100 years ago, Titans emerged in the world. They consumed the majority of humans. This led to the collapse of human civilization. The people built 3 massive walls to stop the Titans' attacks. Life remains peaceful like this for 100 years. Until one day, a super Titan kicks and breaks through the walls. Many Titans invade the walls and prey on humans. In order to defend their homeland, the sheriff forms a scouting legion. They are ready to mend the breach, but are suddenly ambushed by Titans halfway. The casualties are intense. At a critical moment, a mysterious power within Eren is awakened. He transforms into a Titan with self-consciousness. He battles other Titans. Shortly after his initial transformation, he reverts to being human. When he wakes up again, he finds himself bound by iron chains on a scaffold. Soldiers with guns are standing around him. The military already know about Eren's ability to transform. They plan to publicly execute him. Someone advocates for Eren. But the police chief fatally shoots him. Now, nobody dares provoke again. Just as the police chief orders the execution of Alan, a Titan suddenly falls from the sky. The falling rocks hit the police chief directly. Perhaps out of instinctual fear of the Titan. The crowd aim their guns at the Titan to shoot. But the skin of the Titan seems like with armor the bullets have no effect on it. Then, it quickly tears Eren off the execution frame with one hand. To save Eren, the Scouting Legion soldiers swiftly activate their devices and join the battle. Surprisingly, this Titan is self-aware. And it will protect its nape. Later, it yanks a wire, toppling the assaulting troops. Just as it is about to attack the others, Mikasa hurriedly steps in front. The Titan and Mikasa look at each other. Mikasa doesn't say a word. And the Titan suddenly ceases attacking. And quickly departs with Eren. Upon awakening, Eren discovers a peculiar room. Captain Shikishima tells Eren that he has been rescued by him. Later, Shikishima tells Eren that, in fact, Titans are humans transformed into weapons researched by the military. However, they abruptly lost control a century ago. The Titans multiplied quickly. No one knows who will be the next to transform into a Titan. Humans began to doubt each other. Self-destructing. The surviving people built these 3 walls, establishing a class system where the nobles live comfortably inside, while the common citizens create resources for the wealthy on the outermost layer. He speculates the Titan invasion a few days ago is not accidental, but rather the rulers' attempt to consolidate their power, instilling fear of Titans in people's hearts, to discourage commoners from climbing the wall. Under the guise of fixing the outer wall, they'd send the warriors as sacrifices. After that, Captain Shikishima shows Eren the automatic weapons and a truckload of explosives left from before the Titan battle. These weapons are ineffective against Titans. And the government keeps them hidden to deal with disobedient commoners. Finally, Captain Shikishima asks Eren to join him. They want to end ugliness and create a new world. On the other hand, the Scouting Legion heads out once more. They find an unexploded missile and want to use it to blow and block the breach in wall. On their way back, they unexpectedly encounter an armed group. And the ones who crawl out of the car are Eren and Captain Shikishima. Just when everyone is happy about having a new weapon, Captain Shikishima wants to requisition this missile and blast 2 inner walls with it. Let Titans come out. Gather strength and defeat the current system. Eren says that this would harm innocent people. But Captain Shikishima believes it is an unavoidable process. Recalling Mikasa injured by the Titan, the teammates who were eaten by the Titans, and the people who were made homeless and displaced by the Titans, Eren firmly refuses and quickly draws his sword at Captain Shikishima. The teammates cooperate and destroy the explosives in Captain Shikishima's car. Armin seizes the chance and flees with the missile. However, Captain Shikishima quickly catches up. He draws the sword and aims it at his heart. Puts it in directly. He wants to show everyone what it means to sacrifice one's heart. The deafening roar frightens Armin, who quickly drives away. Right after, a loud noise sounds behind him. Captain Shikishima has transformed. He is actually the Titan who has saved Eren before. Watching the awakened Captain Shikishima, Eren draws his sword, aiming it at his own chest. However, his teammate firmly stops him. They don't want Eren to risk as long as they fight together. They may not necessarily lose. So, everyone activates their maneuvering devices simultaneously. They fly towards the Titan Shikishima. A teammate finds the right timing. He circles around behind the Titan. Eren's timely appearance saves him. Eren kicks him away, but he himself is punched into the wall. Captain Shikishima goes to the car front, prepares to remove the missile. The people on the ground could only watch helplessly. Just then, the building behind them suddenly collapses. A familiar figure breaks through the wall. Surprisingly, Shikishima's punch awakens the power within Eren. It causes him to become a Titan. A battle between Titans begins. Eren's fighting skills are inferior to Shikishima's. So he is quickly knocked down, and his teammates are all worried for him. Just as Shikishima is about to deliver the final blow, the grounded Eren quickly grabs the sword nearby. He slices down from Shikishima's shoulder. Eren swiftly seizes the opportunity. But his speed is still too slow, and he is caught by Shikishima. Eren uses his strength to jump up and fiercely attacks Shikishima's head. Shikishima crashes onto the building behind him. In the end, Eren wins the confrontation. Later, Eren, with his massive body, aids his teammates in hoisting the missile onto the car, climbs up the high wall, and prepares to place it in the hole on top. After the intense battle, Eren's consciousness begins to blur. His palm slowly opens and slips. Only the remnants of the will hangs on the high wall. Eren's main consciousness will be devoured soon. In this critical moment, Mikasa swiftly mounts Eren. She thrusts a sword into Eren's neck and lays on top and shouts, speaking of their past vows. Soon, Eren wakes up. He climbs up the wall again and inserts the missile into the hole. Afterwards, Armin installs the timing device on top. Just as they are preparing to retreat to a safe place, a familiar figure appears on the high wall. It turns out that the crushed sheriff doesn't die. He demands everyone to give up Eren and mocks their foolishness. He is feeling proud. However, an arrow unexpectedly pierces his throat. The archer quickly shoots additional arrows at the sheriff. His rigid body falls straight back. Just when everyone thinks the crisis is finally over, red light appears from behind the wall. Thick smoke billows out, and then, accompanied by roars, a giant hand suddenly appears. Accompanied by a roar, a huge head appears above the wall. Its blood-red eyes stare below. And it is the Titan that has previously kicked through the wall. At this moment, Eren remembers his childhood suddenly. His scientist father was constantly creating mysterious potions. He also injected them into himself. Until one day, a group of people suddenly broke into their home. They captured his parents, halting their research on Titans. Finally, they also burned all the books in the room. And the arsonist is the prototype of the Titan in front. The murderous police chief. It seems that everything Captain Shikishima said is true. Eren and the others swiftly attack the Titan. But with such a big size difference, humans appear so insignificant. A teammate is torn apart immediately. Before Eren can react, the Titan's hand attacks him again. In a moment of crisis, a missile flies towards the Titan's head. Eren narrowly escapes a disaster. The roaring Titan extends its hand angrily. It destroys the timer of the dummy bomb. Eren seizes the chance to jump behind the Titan. He plans to attack its neck, but the Titan's whole body emits high temperature. It is as if its entire body is wrapped in molten lava. As soon as Eren steps on it, his shoes begin to melt. To fully eradicate it, he endures the intense pain of burns and struggles to climb up. The huge sword slashes the Titan's neck with force. The main body appears inside. Just as he is about to deliver the final strike, The Titan's big hand comes and grabs him. Immediately, another hand prepares to slap Eren. At the critical moment, Captain Shikishima rushes up holding an unexploded dummy bomb. Right after, a big explosion occurs above the high wall. Stone chunks fall. Eren is shocked by the blast. Luckily, Mikasa arrives on time. He grabs Eren. Finally, the hole under the wall is blocked. Their plan ultimately succeeds. A beam of sunlight shines through the gap. The two on the wall help each other up. Eren finally fulfills his promise. Get to see what the ocean looks like with Mikasa.